like to travel. I like to go anywhere.
I mean, that's the thing. When it was with Jokers, it was like I had 2 full-time jobs. Right? I had this 14-hour days with the TV show, and then the weekends I would go travel and do it. I never saw them. I always tell the story about my daughter. Right before COVID happened, she's 5 years old. I come home, I hadn't seen them or whatever, and I come home from work, from working on Jokers, and I said to her, I said, hey, baby, and she goes, oh my God, she comes up to runs me a big hug, and she goes, Daddy, I love when you come to visit. And I was like, oh my God, I'm doing something right, a punch to the fucking throat. Tell me, right? I was like, wow, I am doing something wrong, right? So then COVID happens or whatever, and I'm saying, oh, whatever, and now the whole thing happens with my family, you know, and I have to realign my values and what I'm doing and, you know, whatever, and like 3 weeks ago, she asked me if I had a job. And I'm like, okay, I overcorrected too much.
Is there a point when you're doing a show that's really successful, incredibly successful, that you go, I'm done? Like Larry David. Larry David is famously walked away from Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Insane, yeah.
But he just couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
Did you ever get like that?
I don't know if I ever felt that way, you know, like, you know, life happened, you know, things happened in my personal life that made me have to step away from Jokers. And do I think I'd still be doing it? I think I probably, you know, would be. We always said we'll stop doing it when we stop having fun. Yeah. You know, and I always still showed up and had fun and whatnot. But now being on the other side of it and not just being 100% laser focused on that, I guess I do see the opportunity cost of just doing the one thing. Yeah. Where it was like, oh, there's always these so many other ideas that I could feel like I could entertain the world or do stuff and and thing like that. So I think that's a little bit of an eye opener for me for sure.
Do you watch the episodes you're not in?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think it's hard. It must be too hard. Yeah, to see that.
I would think so too.
You know, it's. You know, and I don't know if they would either. You know, and people, I hear from people all saying, "Oh, the show's not the same because you're not in it." Of course, it's not. It's a different show. The show was the 4 of us, right? It wouldn't be the same then. You pulled one of us out. Yep. You know, so it's a different show now, and you know, people like it for different reasons and whatnot. So, but for me, it's a little too much of like salt on the wound.